the hot take because I'm pretty sure, like, you know, I'm going to get some shit for this. But all this tech, everything you guys are trying to discover is, like, pointless at this point in the game. This is, in my opinion, this Mortal Kombat 11 is a solved game. There may be more tech to be found that could change things, but I find it to be highly unlikely. And let me show you why. Let me go to character select, okay? The reason I'm saying this is because there's nothing new in the game. Even though they added customs and, like, we kind of experimented with it, a lot of people have been experimenting with that shit for the 2 years. Just because they didn't bring it into Combat League didn't mean they didn't try to fuck with it, right? This game is a 3-character game. You have Jackie, you have Fujin, you have Cetrion, right? Just like Third Strike, Street Fighter Third Strike, the game everybody says is the greatest game of all time in fighting games, and I say is absolute shit. But Third Strike, a game that everyone agrees but me, that is a deep, technical, great game, is a 3-character game. Chun-Li, Ken, Yun, right? That's it. There are outliers, Urien, Makoto, Dudley, Ibuki, and did I say Urien? I think I did, right? Urien, Makoto, Dudley, Ibuki. Those 4 characters are like Dark Horse character outliers that can do well in a tournament, but they don't win all that often. Like, they can, but it's not easy, right? So you have your 3 characters, and then you have the Dark Horses, and this game is the same way. You have the 3 characters, Cetrion, Fujin, Jackie. Then you have the Dark Horse characters, which would be like Joker, okay, Johnny Cage, Liu Kang, like whoever was considered top tier but isn't those top 3 would be your Dark Horse characters, right? And the reason why I bring this up, right? So let me get back. Let's get out of fucking character select. Mate. But the reason why I say this is any tech or anything that you have found that does not stop Fujin, Cetrion, or Jackie from doing whatever the fuck they want, right? Because what makes them the best characters in the game is they can do what they want, and there's not a lot you can do about it, right? If Jackie wants to leap, there's not a lot most characters can do to stop her, right? You kind of just have to hold that. If Cetrion wants to do buttons into Tornado, 9 times out of 10, there's not a lot you can do about it. You just have to hold that. So unless you have something that can stop those characters from either starting their bullshit or interrupt their bullshit, then I find all tech and everything that everyone's trying to find is like pointless because this is a solved game, right? If you want to be competitive, you play Jackie, Cetrion, or Fujin, or you just hold that. And you hold the fact that you will be fighting those characters. But nothing in this game is like new tech, right? Millions and millions of people have been exploring the custom variation system since launch, and they haven't added new moves, and they've barely touched any of them, right? There are a few moves that they've done like, oh, this is like +5 now, or we're going to make this, you know, like Liu Kang's forward 4. Oh, yeah, we're going to make it 2 frames shorter or 2 frames slower. Like, it's like small little things, but Liu Kang's forward 4 still functions the exact same way. So if you don't find tech that stops Jackie, Cetrion, and Fujin. Not, I have some tech that can fight them. Everybody has tech that can fight them, okay? You have to have tech that stops them and creates a meta shift that removes those 3 characters from the equation. If you don't, then you're wasting your time. You're better off learning those 3 characters because this is a solved game. Until there's a patch, until they add an update that changes things on a fundamental level, like a big fucking overhaul, this game is solved. There are 3 characters that are viable. It has been proven. Like, and the thing is, I make the argument, well, it's been proven online, right? It's been proven online. But it was proven offline. Ever since the game released, Dragon has been in the top 4 of every offline tournament he's been in, and he's pretty much only played Cetrion. When we had offline, everybody was running upgraded Jackie. With customs, upgraded Jackie is even better than she was. So I don't need offline competition to know that a character that did good in offline and then got buffed is going to still be good. Fujin is the only one that's like kind of a question because we never saw him in offline. But like, honestly, just looking at how he functions in online, I can't see him playing that much different online than he does offline. So this is a 3-character game, all right? If you are not playing those 3 characters, you are not competitive. You're just not. I don't care. Like, if you can find a way to win without those 3 characters, fine. Do it consistently, because Dragon has got top 4 in every offline tournament for the first year and a half of this game with Cetrion. So when you can do that with fucking whatever weird-ass shit you've got, then I'll say, all right, man, maybe Kotal Khan is as good as Cetrion. Maybe Scarlet is as good as Cetrion. But until then, nobody has been able to post those kind of consistent results. And even now in the online world, those results are even more like, yeah, Shivas are sneaking in there. There's like one Shiva putting in work. There's like a couple of people like fucking Kerbo's doing work with Cabal. But it's like one person. Whereas you enter a bracket and you're guaranteed to fight at least Jackie, Cetrion, Fujin, possibly twice if you make it deep into the brackets. But everything else, like, this is a solved game. There's not much else to it. You either like it for what it is or you don't. I'm not saying that they won't have an overhaul. I'm not saying that the game needs one or doesn't need one. I'm saying look at the game as it is, right? Look at the game for what it is and then judge whether or not that's something you want to participate in. And at the end of the day, like, the game is a 3-character game. Do you want to play those 3 characters? No? Then you're going to struggle competitively. Do you have tech that's cool and exciting? Maybe, but does it beat those 3 characters? No? Then it's not really competitive. Because that's the meta. If you can't figure out a way to stop those 3 characters, then you're just not optimal. You either find a way to stop those characters, or you play those characters, or you play something else. That's kind of the hot take that I have with Mortal Kombat 11 right now. Like, this game is solved. It's solved. It's like it's basically where Third Strike is. Is that, like, you know, Third Strike? It is what it is. I don't see it. It's not like there's new shit in this game we've never seen. We've been playing the same shit for 2 years. Millions of people, more people have played this game in its first 2 years than have played Third Strike in its first 2 years. So the game's meta evolved very, very fast because there was more minds into it. So the game got solved and figured out very fucking quickly. But the game is solved. Like, I don't see anything changing short of a patch or an overhaul. Outside of that, like, I don't see any combination of moves or variations or character that's going to stop Jackie, Fujin, and Cetrion from just doing what they want to do.